Hey guys, it's Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and I can't help but feel the smile on my face after taking a ride on this thing. And to be honest with you, it was one of those stressful days at work when dealing with contractors and the museum and everything else, and prepping for the big party, the Legends and Heroes reunion we're having at the museum this weekend. And this is just what I needed—a little fresh air and firing up the old two-stroke. And I guess that's what it's all about, man. That's why we do this. They're so much fun. Just looking at it brings me joy, and riding it makes me even happier. This is a really unique, special bike. This is a Suzuki 185 Ranger, and it has the original autumn gold paint job with the red and silver pinstriping and the white pinstriping and chrome fenders. An absolutely stunning, classic Survivor original paint. We just went through the bike front to back. All the electrical stuff works beautifully. All the turn signals, lights, idiot lights, the horn. Mechanically, the bike's a 10, runs great. Has a high-low. Check this out on this side right here. Right now it's set up for the street use or highway range, and if you click it forward, there's a low range where it'll only do about 35 miles an hour. It'll climb the side of a house in low range. It's geared really low, but just a fantastic bike. It's original right down to the grips. Check out the handlebar grips on this thing and the levers. The grips and levers are the original factory grips and levers. It's equipped with the actual Suzuki luggage rack from the Suzuki catalog. Look at the bottom of the seat. The bottom of the seat looks like it's NOS new. That's one of the first things I checked, that and the frame rails. If it was in a real wet environment, that would be all rusty and crusty and the foam would be degraded. The seat looks like brand new. The hinges are in beautiful shape. The luggage rack is beautiful. The chrome on the fenders is excellent. The exhaust pipe is in like new condition. And if you look at the bottom of it, you can see this thing's never been off-road. That would be all bashed up and dented. That's the bash plate. Well, it looks like it just came out of the box brand new. So just a beautiful machine. The tires are in excellent condition. Low miles on it, only has 7,600 miles, and it's ready to go. I actually bought a collection of vintage trail bikes in this condition, all museum quality bikes from a local collector, and my friend Dane Bunny saw this bike, so he wanted to buy it, and he's got 5 kids, and his wife's pregnant with their 5th kid. And I gave him the numbers on it, what I paid for it, and he couldn't swing it. So I thought one of my best friends was going to get this. And why is that important? If I'm going to sell this to a best friend that I got to see all the time, rest assured, this gets the Kaplan America seal of approval. Before I offered it to, he fell in love with it instantly, wanted to buy it. I said, okay, let's go through it. The compression checked out perfectly. The transmission and clutch are perfect. The carb was clean. We went through bicarbonate, sodium, blasted the inside, cleaned the inside of the tank. Went through the petcock, rebuilt the petcock, took the carb off, put new fuel lines on it, completely rebuilt the carburetor, put a new air filter in it, rebuilt the or put a brand new chain on it, and changed the gear oil. So see, it's got a brand new final drive chain, brand new out of the box. And a couple other things did to it. I'll have to check the work order. Again, this is a TC185. It's a 185cc. It has auto lube injection, so you don't have to mix the gas with the oil, and that works beautifully. The forks are in great shape. Yeah, it's just a stunning original Survivor that I thought a good friend of mine was going to get by himself as a Christmas present, but he didn't have the funds, so it's coming up for sale. Take a look at the ears. This is something I always check also. These are usually all bent up on a bike that's been ridden off-road and laid down. The turn signals look like they just came out of the box. The headlight looks NOS new. Look at the gauges. These are almost 50 years old. They're not faded. Usually the glass is like yellowed and cracking and stuff. These look brand new. The ignition is in perfect shape. Just a beautiful bike. I mean, I could keep going all day long. Obviously, I like the bike, and it's up for sale. So may the best man win. If you want to buy yourself a beautiful Christmas present that's going to last for years and go up in value, buy this bike. Kenny, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, we can get the bike shipped affordably. We have new contacts for Midwest shipments, always affordable up and down the coast, and even out to California for reasonably. eBay message us your postal code and we'll get you a quote.
The work order was a total of 13 hours labor. It's been thoroughly detailed top to bottom and gone through cosmetically and mechanically. There's been no paint work on the tank. That's all original. And it was just over $1,500. It was $1,520 something on the work order. So rather than buying one that needs work, you're getting one that everything's done. It needs nothing. Put it under the tree, put a bow on it, ride it off into the sunset. Well, without further ado, I'm going to give you a quick riding demo of it. Call us if you have any questions. Come around this side. I'll show you how to put it in low range. Between Kenny and I, it's 450 pounds. So I'm going to put it in low range, and you'll see this thing will pretty much climb the side of a house. So again, just to summarize the work order, the engine has a perfect 130 PSI compression. It has a brand new battery in it. The fuel system's been completely reconditioned, starting with the gas tank, cleaned out. The carburetor's been removed for a complete dismantle, clean, and adjust. The float bowl carb body has new gasket and sealant to prevent leaking. The throttle housing, pipe, handlebar, and cable are all cleaned and lubed. The free play's been adjusted, and then we synced the oil pump cable. Brand new fuel line. So the whole fuel system and the oil injection is totally dialed in. Brand new drivetrain on the rear drivetrain has been installed and adjusted. The gear oil is new, and the operation of all electrical functions, the lights, is 100% okay. The only thing that we found is the starter motor, even with the new battery, turns over very slowly. So we just kickstart it. I'm not sure if the starter brush needs to be replaced, but that's the only issue electrically. The starter motor it has an electric starter. It turns over slowly. The left engine cover was removed. We cleaned everything underneath there, including adjusting the points and cleaning the starter brush plate and adjusting the points, cleaned the points in the cam, cleaned the starter motor armature, and then also peened over the flange on the generator to secure the plate so it wouldn't move. Set the point and gap in timing. Basically totally dialed in everything in the points area underneath the cover. And it's been test ridden. High and low range work great. Back to the start of the video, which is really why I'm even here today, is motorcycles are fun. And this one's a lot of fun. And I had a really shitty attitude when I went out there originally because I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, a lot of aggravation today with all the events we have going on here. And I just came back from a 3-day show in New York City, the International Motorcycle Show. And so one lap around the parking lot, and I had a huge smile on my face. And that's what it's all about. This is going to be a trouble-free experience for the new owner. If you want to leave it here in the museum on display, you're more than welcome to, or pick it up and enjoy it. This is the kind of bike you can ride around town. You can register it, put a plate on it, ride it to the beach, bring it to your beach house, whatever you want to do. Take it to the grocery store or use it as transportation. The 185 has enough power to run up on the street, 55, 65 miles an hour with the high range. So good luck bidding on it. Buy yourself an awesome Christmas present that'll keep on giving. Good luck. God bless America.